What Japanese children are learning from Ohtani.
The place where a dream born in Japan was turned into a real legend. That place was America. In Major League Baseball, where the world's best players compete, Shohei Ohtani made the impossible a reality by succeeding as a two-way player. And now, the way of life he proved in America is being taught to children in Japanese textbooks. This is not just the story of one player's success. It is the story of the power to turn dreams into reality. A power that America showed to the world. Today, we're going to share the remarkable story of Shohei Ohtani and Japanese education. A story that remains largely unknown in America.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
What they're learning isn't Ohtani's records.
If you were a professor, what would you want your students to learn from him? Right now, children across Japan are learning about Shohei Ohtani in their classrooms. And it's not in physical education or baseball classes. It's in math, moral education, English, and Japanese language studies. At first glance, these subjects seem to have nothing to do with baseball. Yet Ohtani's way of thinking and the way he lives his life are being used as teaching materials across multiple subjects. What's especially interesting is that the children are not learning about his home run totals or his 100+ mile-per-hour fastballs. In math, it's the ability to turn intuition into numbers. In moral education, it's the ability to turn dreams into concrete actions. In English, it's the mindset to challenge the world beyond national borders. And in Japanese language studies, it's the ability to face the decisions that can shape an entire life. What appears in these textbooks is not a list of Shohei Ohtani's achievements or records. What the textbooks focus on is not the records themselves, but how Shohei Ohtani thought and prepared before those extraordinary achievements ever happened. In math textbooks, students learn how Ohtani uses numbers in baseball. He doesn't judge his swing based on feeling alone. He checks the angle of his bat and the speed of his swing through measurable data, then compares what he felt with what the numbers actually show. In moral education textbooks, students learn about the famous goal-setting chart that Shohei Ohtani created during his high school years. He broke down a big dream into specific actions, including physical conditioning, pitching velocity, and mental strength. What is even more remarkable is that he listed things like greeting people, picking up trash, and taking good care of his equipment as actions that could improve his luck. Children learn that success comes not only from talent, but also from the attitude they bring to their everyday lives. In English textbooks, students learn how Shohei Ohtani turned his dreams into reality and became a player who thrives on the world stage. Children are not only learning English expressions. Through Ohtani's journey from Japan to the global stage, they also learn the importance of working hard in different cultures and developing the global perspective needed to succeed beyond national borders. In upcoming Japanese language textbooks, students will also learn how Shohei Ohtani has faced some of the biggest decisions of his life. The decision to leave Japan and move to America, and the decision to leave the Angels and choose a new challenge with the Dodgers. Do you choose the safer and more stable path? Or do you step into an even greater challenge? What should you prioritize? And what standards should you use when choosing your future? Rather than studying Ohtani's move between teams itself, children learn how to make decisions when there is no obvious right answer. Shohei Ohtani is still an active player. A player who was on the field in America yesterday can become a lesson in a Japanese classroom the very next morning. Japan has produced many great athletes throughout its history. So why is Shohei Ohtani, among all of them, being featured in so many different subjects? The answer lies in the fact that he turned a dream. he first imagined in Japan into reality on the world's highest stage, America.
The legacy Ohtani is building beyond baseball.
So why did Japan's education system choose Shohei Ohtani as a teaching subject among so many world-class athletes? The reason is not simply because he possesses extraordinary talent. It is because he took the ambitious dream he envisioned in Japan and turned it into reality on the world's greatest stage, America. The words Shohei Ohtani wrote on his goal-setting chart in high school were, at that point, nothing more than a young boy's vision of the future. Physical conditioning, pitching velocity, control, mental strength, and character. No matter how well thought out the plan was, no one could know whether it would actually succeed at the highest level in the world. The place that provided that answer was America. Major League Baseball brings together the best players from around the world. There were already countless pitchers who could throw blazing fastballs and hitters with overwhelming power. In that environment, Ohtani's challenge of continuing as both a pitcher and a hitter was something with very little precedent, attracting both great expectations and serious doubts at the same time. Could a two-way player really succeed at this level? Wouldn't it be better for him to focus on just one role? Even as those questions continued to be raised, Ohtani never changed the preparation he believed in. And on the fields of America, he kept producing results. One day he would hit a home run, and the very next day he would take the mound and throw fastballs exceeding 100 miles per hour. He would shut down opposing lineups as a pitcher while electrifying the stadium as a hitter. What many people had considered nearly impossible, Shohei Ohtani made a reality in Major League Baseball. However, Shohei Ohtani's story became a global one, not because of his efforts alone. American organizations, coaches, teammates, and fans all embraced his challenge and supported it along the way. Ohtani did not arrive in America as a finished legend from Japan. He faced a new environment and a different language. He dealt with injuries and criticism. Through it all, he continued to challenge himself, fail, learn, and grow in America. And American fans were the ones who witnessed that journey from the closest possible vantage point. That is why the goal-setting chart Ohtani created carries such powerful credibility today. Not because the words written on it are inspiring, but because he put those ideas into practice and produced results on the toughest stage in the sport, Major League Baseball. The values Japanese children are learning through Ohtani: hard work, discipline, preparation, responsibility, and respect for others are not values unique to Japan. All of these are values that American sports culture has cherished for generations. Continuing to practice even when no one is watching, refusing to make excuses when results don't come, and focusing instead on what you can control. Respecting your team and showing respect for the game itself. And relying not only on talent, but on the daily commitment to preparation. Those are the very same qualities that American fans have admired in countless great athletes throughout history. And that may be why Ohtani is loved so deeply in America. Not because of his records alone. Even while delivering extraordinary performances, he lifts up his teammates, shows respect to umpires and opponents, and never changes his commitment to preparation, even after achieving success. That approach reflects the very spirit that American baseball fans have long valued. The qualities that Japanese textbooks are teaching children through Shohei Ohtani are the same qualities that American fans have come to admire while watching him on the field. Shohei Ohtani did not simply teach Japanese children how to dream. He also showed them that America is a place, where people from all over the world can pursue ambitious dreams on the biggest stage. That is why Shohei Ohtani's legacy does not belong to Japan alone, nor does it belong to America alone. Japan gave him the foundation where his dreams first took shape. America became the stage where those dreams were tested, developed, and ultimately proven to the world. And now, the story that American fans have witnessed firsthand is being taught to children in classrooms across Japan. Shohei Ohtani is still an active player. He is still stepping onto the field, chasing new achievements, and continuing to write his own story. And yet, the way he lives his life is already being passed on to the next generation. A dream that was born in Japan became reality in America. And that success is now helping shape Japan's future once again. Shohei Ohtani is not simply a star who traveled from Japan to America. He has become someone that Japan and America can both support, both take pride in, and both proudly call their own.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.